say mashallah.
Hey, hold up, I ain't with that. Devil try to get his leg back. Pull up, spin back. Pull up, spin back.
Your girl Tika Deshawn. Thank you all so much for tapping into All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. All right, y'all, let's just dive into it. There was no latest episode or no episode 11 released for us. Not yet. I'm not sure if we are on a mid-season break. You know that BET Plus never lets us know if we are on a mid-season break. We just normally roll with it. So I'm not even here to rant about it. It's because I'm used to this happening. You know, we don't get a lot of respect in these Ruthless streets. They don't care. I mean, I'm not going to say they don't care about the Ruthless fans. They just don't give us what they give all of the other shows. You know, I think we should just create a whole letter. Just say, look, treat us a little bit better. Give us some reminders. Give us some notifications. Give us something. Let us know what's up. But, you know, it's Ruthless. And they're going to do ruthless things to us, you guys. So, anyway, I'm here to talk about my boy Malcolm. Y'all, not y'all, I ain't going to say all y'all, but 9 times out of 10, 90% of you guys, probably 99% of everybody wants Malcolm to go away. However, I feel differently. Of course, it's not because I am familiar with Anthony Bless, who plays Malcolm. It's because I believe in redemption, you guys. Everybody has done something wrong in their lifetime, and they all deserve some shape, form, or fashion of forgiveness. You know, it is what it is. I know people feel how they feel about Malcolm. Oh, Malcolm slept with this person. Malcolm slept with that person. Well, Malcolm has a drug addiction, and you know, it's people in the world that have been forgiven for worse. So the drug addiction, I feel like the drug addiction caused him to make some poor decisions. If it were up to me, I would give Malcolm chance after chance after chance so that he can redeem himself. I feel like Malcolm can be the better person. He can be a better person than who he is. But at this moment, at this very moment, the way we see Malcolm is as if he is bargaining for his life. He's doing any and everything just so that he can stay alive. He is, making a deal, attempting to make a deal with the highest, but the highest doesn't care. The highest proceeds. Now, this is after the highest has injected him with a lethal dose of heroin, not knowing whether or not he would survive off of this dosage. Fortunately, we see that Malcolm does survive, just like a lot of people have stated. I think it was VKJ in our Ruthless Roundtable. By the way, make sure you guys are tapped in and checking us out every week. Anyway, Malcolm has 9 lives, and that's what we were talking about. He does have 9 lives, and he has, survived, quite a few things. He survived. He was lucky to not be the one that got to get shot by Andrew. He's been beaten. He was placed in that punishment cooler for hours and hours and hours, and he made it through all of that. Also, again, the lethal dosage of the heroin. And now we see Malcolm has been shocked in that charge chair multiple times by the highest, and he survived that as well. But during the process, everybody keeps ignoring this fact. During the process of Malcolm getting shocked, he says he has a son. Now, I think he also mentioned that Andrew had a son, but I don't think I really think that there is a son out there for Malcolm. I don't know why, when, where. We've never seen this son, but he keeps mentioning it over and over and over. I don't know if he's saying that thinking that the highest is going to spare his life just because he has a son, or is he bargaining to get his son and bring him to the compound? That would be one more child for the highest to have. I don't know, but he does keep mentioning the fact that he has a son. Then one very, very important thing that Malcolm mentions is that the reason why the FBI have been watching the highest and everything that's going on the Rockadoosh compound is because the parents have been looking for their children. The teenagers, the parents have been looking for the teenagers. Now, the teenagers, we do know that a few of those teenagers, William was one of the teenagers, Zane was one of the teenagers. I don't know what the age bracket for Lacey and Paula are, but these were teenagers that were just off and wandering around. They left their homes. Matter of fact, Paula left her home because she was being abused by her stepfather. So will this work? Will the highest told Malcolm, look, if I give you this computer and you betray me, you try to reach out for help, I am going to kill you. So Malcolm is like, I promise I'm only going to go in the system just to look up the names, just to see who the children are that are, being looked for. Like I said, Zane was one of the youngsters. I think Zane's backstory is that she comes from a foster situation, but Paula, Lacey, Melinda, especially Melinda, you guys, we forget about Melinda. She was a young lady. She was a teenager as well, a child of a senator. So who knows exactly who is looking for these children, but hopefully once the season or once the next episode returns, we will be able to see who it is they are truly looking for, who the parents are and who the children are. But either way, you guys, list of everything that is going on, I need Malcolm to be saved. I need some redeeming, some grace for Malcolm. I know I'm a Malcolm addict. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you guys, that's pretty much it. I just want to thank you all so much for tapping into All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. If you're new to my channel, finding me for the very first time, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you may receive reminders of brand new Ruthless content. And we need to hashtag Save Malcolm. Everybody, hashtag Save Malcolm, okay? All right, you guys, that's about it. Thank you all so much for tapping into All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, and you already know, stay ruthless.